congratulating the Major General for this new assignment. If passed through this committee. Chair, from the CV and also from what he has said, is serving as acting as a Deputy Army Commander and also the General Officer commanding Eastern Command. Up to date, that means up to now. So my question, Chair, is that now going to serve as an ambassador in a foreign mission, don't you think there'll be a contestation on receiving you as an ambassador who is an active military officer? How do you think the mission or the country we are sending you will take you, owing to the fact that we are now transiting from the experience of commanding to that of diplomacy, where you have to negotiate, you have to use skills that are not forceful, and yet your work, and especially because you are active, it is all about commanding and getting orders. How are we going to leverage that so that we can, reap out of your post in there? Secondly, Chair, you look at the Egypt and what we import from Egypt: tissue papers, toilet papers, facial tissues, and cement. This is what we majorly import from Egypt. And yet this is, in my view, what can be produced locally. Or what measures are you going to have, or what do you have in mind to make sure that we do not dwell on importing these items that can be manufactured and actually made locally?
To the first one, on whether I'm fit to take this post of an ambassador, and I'm still serving. First, maybe I would want to clarify the reason why I'm still acting the Deputy Army Commander. It is because the substantive Deputy Army Commander was appointed when he was in AMISOM in Somalia, and he has not been released yet to report back to the country. So there is no way I can be in a substantive post while there's another one. So that's why I'm acting. Two, I was due to retire on 30th of June, and I just received an extension for my retirement, which is my last day of service should be on 30th of September. And what I heard, the communication I got from the Minister of Foreign Affairs, is by that if I manage to go through, the process takes about 3 to 4 months, or 3 to 6 months. So I believe that by the time the process goes through, if all goes well, then I will not be serving. But in any case, if I retire today and tomorrow, if I am serving today and retire tomorrow, that does really not change my mind. As a general officer, I believe I'm beyond the normal day-to-day issue of command. I'm more of a strategic level thinker than just a tactical thinker. So really it doesn't change my thinking. On the issue of the imports, Chair, yes, I understand there is an imbalance of trade between Kenya and Egypt. In fact, I think there is a deficit of about 11 billion as at 2021 figures. And what I've learned is that in 2020, we used to export more tea to Egypt than we are doing now. And I think it is because of marketing, and they have been buying now a lot of tea from Asia. So it's just a matter of a strategy on marketing so that we can hype our exports of tea to Egypt. About other imports and exports, you know, Egypt and us and everybody else were within the COMESA. So what is important here is for us to be more aggressive in exporting more than in what we are getting from Egypt. It's not about stopping import from Egypt, because we belong to the COMESA. We belong to the same trade area. So I think we need to be more aggressive. I'm aware Egypt has got a shortage of meat products and other products that we have not managed to sell so far to those countries. So the market is still there. So it requires more aggressive marketing, and then we'll be able to balance the trade.